What's up, everybody? Paco here, and marriage is awesome. It's also really hard and really confusing at times, but today we're sitting down with Chuck Moore. Chuck has been married for 42 years. He's a marriage coach, and he's gonna give us some expert advice on how to do marriage and do it well. Kids. Whether you have one kid or 5 kids or a bunch of kids or no kids, the idea of raising children throws a wrench in everything. And actually raising them throws a wrench and so much more into your life in general. How do you keep a marriage strong, but also give kids all the energy that they need?
Yeah, well, in my experience, the kids will give you lots of energy, for sure. This choice, you don't have to have children, for sure. The choice to have children really is a choice of what's your mission in your marriage. And I don't want to dress this up too much. But for my wife and I, we decided early on that kids were an important part of who we were. Just like marriage, I was not equipped. Personally, I did not have a father that was involved at all in my life. I would say that growing up, he was my enemy more than anything else. So I knew that I knew nothing about being a dad. That was maybe my most important attribute, is that I knew I would need to seek and learn. And I was, once again, not very good at it early on. So I think it's a strategic choice you make as part of the mission of who you are, and it's possible. It is not hopeless. We had 4 kids. You can have a bunch of kids, and you can have a great marriage. You can only do that by having the conversations and being very intentional. So very specific, practical things that we did is we dated every week. I mean, I went out, interviewed, in this case, homeschooled girls. Way to go. But I found the babysitter. We had like 2 over the course of our kids. She became part of the family. Every Friday night, she was there for years until, unfortunately, she started dating herself and I had to find another. But dating, how to have conversations about your marriage and how to invest in one another very intentionally, and then doing the parenting together. My wife was an incredible coach. So right from the very beginning, when the first child was born and that baby was, in my arms, and I was like, I don't know, will it break? Because I didn't know how to do any of this. She was encouraging. She taught me how to change a diaper and told me that I could do it again and again, but did it in a way that was so loving and helpful. I think a lot of times what happens is that the husband and the wife may be better at child rearing, and so they take it on almost full time. So doing it together, coaching each other on how to be involved in the parenting and still making your marriage the first priority. Taking time, even above and beyond the date night, to check in with each other regularly, to have time together. So our kids were not allowed in the bedroom. Our kids still talk about if there was a thunder and lightning storm, they got to sleep in the closet floor, but we wouldn't have them in the bed because that was our space. So defining and investing creatively in your space is possible, as well as bringing up kids, as well as working. But it takes intentional time, and it takes some strategy and some investment.
Yeah.